going on, everybody? Welcome to the 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball Mega 20-box full case, number 5 on the random teams. Let me go ahead and get you guys tagged up over here. Thanks for being patient, guys. Give me a second to get you guys tagged up here on people that I can get tagged. All right, guys, the people that I can be tagged have been tagged. I'll give you guys a minute or two to hop up in the room, and then we will get you guys some teams going. Give you guys about another 30 seconds or so to hop up in here. And for anybody that's joining us right now, guys, we are down to 14 teams in that Gilded Collection Tops. Man, I would love to rip that. And then we're down to, like, I think 2 or 3 spots in the first Live Golf on that Immaculate box. And then we just posted some Select Football. So that just went up on the site today, too. And then I think that's about it. So we've got, oh, and then Topps Finest Basketball. How can I forget? I think we're down to 7 teams on Topps Finest Basketball. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to get you guys over to the randomizer. We have everybody's here named 1 through 30 in the order that you bought the spots on the sites. And then there's our teams, the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. We will go ahead and start with the names. Here we go. All right, we're going to have to re-roll because we got less than a 4. All right, here we go, 11. Good luck, everybody. All right, we got Taylor Kroll up top. We got Michael Pelote on the bottom. Let me get this over and reflected for you guys. And then let's go over to the team. Same thing. Exactly a 4. We're good to go. All right, we are going to have the Padres up on the top. Down to the Rangers. Same thing. Let me get this reflected over for you guys real quick. All right, guys, those are your teams. Let me get you back to the regularly scheduled programming here. I will put 3 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to trade, please just put something in the comments or tag me. And I will go ahead and get these verification codes put in the window for us. All right, verification codes are in. All right, guys, we got about a minute left on the trade timer. All right, guys, doesn't look like anybody is going to be asking for a trade. We will go ahead and get started. All right. Box numero uno. Hopefully we can pull some fire out of here, y'all. Empty box for us there. All right. We'll open our little chrome packs last. Fisher first Bowman, Ethan Petrie there. Matthew Mura and Ethan Conrad. Ooh, we've got a Nate Snead here on the, what is that, like a pulsar or a laser or something like that? Those are cool looking cards. I like the way these look. Coming out to the Angels on that one. That's what I'm saying, Michael. Bellevue, Reed on the first Bowman, Selena on the first Bowman, and Slawinski on the first Bowman there. Bowker, Pratt, Jacob Morrison. And then we got that Pratt on that laser. Yeah, I'm hoping that we pull something crazy out of here. Ben Jacobs there. All right, here's our two, like, what are these called? Like pulsars or something like that, aren't they? Franklin, Becker, Hughes. Ooh, we got a numbered one. Out of 150, Michael Lombardi coming out to the Royals on the first Bowman numbered. There we go. Like that. And that is coming out to Darlene Collier on that one. And then Ike Irish Prize Prospects. Quentin Young on the first. And then we got the in-action die cut of Carson Bench. Coming out to the Mets. That one's coming out to you, Michael. Love them die cuts. Man, I'm really hoping we can sell that Gilded collection today, man. I'm so psyched on being able to have a chance to break that. All right. Open Mueller, Neville, Taylor. Back-to-back on those Taylors for the A's. Caden Kent, Carmichael. And then looks like we're probably going to get 2 of these per box on the Megas. Ethan Frey, first Bowman there. Jesus made, but that's not a first Bowman. That's weird. Oh, it is 2025. I guess I need to get my year straight, huh? Lampkin, Sneed, Killen, and Episcope. That is a crazy last name right there. Episcope. All right. So I guess these are mega refractors. Bodine, Hernandez, Yost, and Josh Hammond. Not bad. I'm probably going to be sleeving up all those first Bowman mega refractors, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Petrie. 0. Ooh, we got another numbered one, guys. It's going to be a purple. Ooh, it's also an auto. What about that? Coming out to the Tampa Bay Rays. Dean Moss, numbered to 199. There you go, Michael. Pulled an auto out of one of those packs. That's sick. There you go, Michael. Nice. We'll take those. I like these things. Gamble, LaCourse, Frey again. We got a Zach Root on that first Bowman. Parallel. Nice. Eli Willits. James Ellwanger. Chase Shores on the first Bowman on that Pulsar. Becker, Smith, Suthasine, and Dickerson there. Franklin, Jay Cook, Pena, and J.D. Dix on the Pulsar. Max Williams, Ianson, Jacobs, Aiden West, and Lombard there. Guys, is that an orange? Pretty sure that's going to be numbered to 25, right? Ooh-wee. What is it going to be? It sure is coming out to the Boston Red Sox. Who's got the Red Sox? Reed Hicks does. Kyson Witherspoon on the Prospects auto to 25. That's probably going to definitely have to be magged. And you know what? I do not have mags. Let me run and go get some real quick, guys. All right, guys, sorry about that. I was not prepared. I do apologize. But we are definitely going to get that card magged up. All right. That's sick. And these are the mega boxes, y'all. This is wild. All right. Let's get a sticker and make it official. Oh, that's nice. We're definitely going to get that on display here so far. All right. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, next box. Here we go. So we have had, what is it, 3 or 4 mega boxes, and we've already pulled 2 autos. Definitely not hating that. These mega refractor packs are wild. Quentin Young, Chase Shores, Mitch Voits. Nothing really too crazy, and it seems like in the regular packs, guys. Oliveto, Forbes, Turley. And then we got a Caden Kent on the Pulsar first Bowman. Coming out to the Yankees. You know what? I was just thinking about something. This is probably a very good card because he is a good prospect. So that is probably a killer card there. Mr. Gavin Fiend there. JoJo Parker there. And then we have a Dominic Fritton on the first Bowman Pulsar there. Let's go ahead and see what's in our Mega Refractor packs. These things have been killer. All right, here we go. And we did get another number 1 here. It's going to be a Griffin Hughes out of 150 coming out to the Mariners. Robert Hurst, that is coming out to you, sir. Tyson Witherspoon there. That's the guy we just pulled the auto of to 25. Boom. You know what? I just noticed something. So they have his first Bowman, and then they have his prospect card in the same set. That's wild. Seth Hernandez there. And Rock Riggio on the Pulsar for the Rockies. Yost, Davis, Hammond, Simi Jr. Fisher, Petrie, Peters, and a Sebastian Walcott on the Pulsar for the Rangers. JT Quinn. Quentin Young. And then we've got a Elian Pena numbered to 150 coming out to the Mets. I guess you pretty much just get a numbered one in each one of those Mega Refractor packs. Like out of the two. That's coming out to Michael. Eli Willits on the prize prospects there. Fiend. Oh. What was that? Was Kate Anderson too, wasn't it? Yep. And then we've got a Kate Anderson on the in-action die cut. So, not bad. Get these sleeved up real quick. All right. Here we go. Boom. We'll put that right in the center. I'll do that thing where I just open them all. We'll just go through them. Okay, here we go. Reed, Voigt, Quentin Young on the first Bowman Pulsar, Dzirma, Bellew, AJ Russell, Petrie there, Briggs McKenzie, Cooper Fleming, Gabe Davis, Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher, Dominic Fritton, Pico Cone, Jordan Yost, Ben Jacobs, Sammy Stafura, and Namala on the Pulsar. All right, here we go. Bellew first, Reed first, Jimenez first, Harvey first, Sneed first, Reed first again, Jimenez. It's the same pack. Harvey, Sneed, and JoJo Parker on the prize prospects. That was weird. Both those packs were pretty much repeated. And we got no numbered card that time. Kovalen first, Becker first, Kelly first, Gage Wood first, Richardson first, Millar, Jake Monroe on the Pulsar, Eli Willits, Eggenson, Sean Gamble, Max Williams, Brendan Compton, Liam Doyle, and Peter Casal. Ike Irish on the prize prospects, Susasine, Jake Cook, Millar, Neville, Schubart, Curley, Lombardi, Aaron Watson, and it looks like we're going to have a number to 99 here on the in action of JoJo Parker. Not bad at all. Coming out to the Blue Jays. Adam Nagel, that's coming out to you. That's not bad at all, man. JoJo Parker's a good prospect. There you go. Can we get another auto? Can we get another couple autos from these mega boxes? All right, Monroe first, Bowman, Livingston, Quick, Bowker, Middleton, Mitch Voigt on the first Bowman, Pulsar, Dominic Reed, J.D. Thompson there, Max Bellew, J.T. Quinn, Justin Lampkin on the Pulsar, DeZiera, Mason Peters, all right, here we go. Russell, Voigt, Forbes, Nayans, JoJo Parker, very nice. Devin Taylor, Carmichael, Cody Miller. And then we are going to get another auto, guys. Devin Taylor coming out to the A's on the prospect auto. And that is coming out to you, Michael. Love it. That's 3 autos so far that we've gotten out of these mega boxes, guys. And one of them is an absolute banger. And then we got that Weatherholt prize prospects at the end there. Go ahead and get that JoJo Parker sleeved and top loaded on the Mega Refractor. Guys, this stuff is still pretty decent. Even for not being like kind of like hobby boxes. And even in these mega boxes, guys, you guys are going to be getting a ton of first Bowmans and prospects. You guys know that. Guys, we still have over half this case left still to go through. All right, Moss. Malachi Witherspoon there. Josh Owens. Dean Livingston. Sailors. We got the Jacob Morrison on the Pulsar. Monroe. Crossland. Cody Bowker. Riley Kelly. Cade Obermueller on the first Bowman Pulsar. Reed Millar. Cohen. Morrison. Vitorek. Hartshorn. JoJo Parker on the prize prospects. Quinn. J.D. Thompson. J.B. Middleton. And a Riley Quick. Oh, this is why we check boxes. Young, Root, Yannick on the Pulsar, Flores, McConaughey, Fleming, Hodge, Owens, Theo Gillen, Pulsar, Griffin Hughes, Nolan Sailors, Tanner Franklin there, Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, and a JT Quinn on the first Bowman Pulsar. All right, here we go. Ethan Hedges, Gurvich, Caden Kent, Leo DeVries. This guy was pretty good. I could be wrong, though, on the prospects. Lodi's, Ike Irish, Dax Kilby. Guys, and we're going to have another auto here. This one is coming out to the Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon on the prospects auto coming out to the Tigers. Adam Nagel, there you go, man. Man, we've gotten 4 autos already. It's wild. I'm digging it. We just officially got through with half of the case, guys. We have 10 boxes left. So out of the first 10 boxes, we pulled, what, 4 or 5 autos? That's wild. I'm not hating that, though. Man, I hope we pull 4 or 5 more autos. All right, here we go with our packs. Eli Willits right on the top. There we go. Blaze, Doyle, Caden Kent, first Bowman Pulsar, Sean Gamble, LaCourse, Arnold, Fouch, Compton, Ebel, Guzman, Zach Root, Pulsar, Moss, Malachi Witherspoon, the guy that we just got an auto of, Riley Quick, Dean Livingston, J.B. Middleton, and then Castillo Pulsar to finish us off on that one. All right, we got an Eli Willits on the Prize Prospects Mega Refractor. Petrie, DeZero, Bellew, Dominic Reed. There we go. We got a Kyson Witherspoon on the in action. Seth Hernandez, Yost, Hammond, and then we're going to have a Kyle Lodise, first Bowman out of 150 on the Mega Refractor Blue, coming out to the White Sox. That's coming out to you, Robert. And then let me go ahead and get these ones sleeved up. All right. You know, this actually has not been that bad of a break. Considering the autos that we've gotten so far, I'm digging it. And guys, if you are interested, we're down to 13 or 14 teams on the Gilded collection of Topps. That stuff is super premium. It's gorgeous. I would love to be able to rip that today. And then we've got a couple golf breaks up for anybody that's into golf. I know one of those breaks is down to like, I think, 2 or 3 spots. So we definitely have a combination of breaks today. Hedges first Bowman, Weidman, Reamer on the Pulsar, Kilby first Bowman, Kepley, Vitarek, Ike Irish there, Cameron Maldonado, Cody Miller, Briggs McKenzie on the first Pulsar, Billy Carlson, Piesitin, Jake Cook, Colin Yemen, Suthasine, Corbin Dickerson, and then a Tayton Gray on the Pulsar at the end there for first Bowman. All right. Lodis, Curley, Lombardi, Watson, Jamie Arnold on the prize prospects, Evanson, Jacobs, West, Lombard, and Joshua Gonzalez. Moss, Carmichael, Ethan Hedges on the Pulsar, Monroe, Dean Livingston, Taylor, Bowker, DeVries, JoJo Parker, Ethan Conrad, Pulsar, Dominic Reed, Nevins, Caleb Wing, Bellew, Forbes, Turley, and Montgomery. Fedorek, Hartshorn, Pena, Quinn, Liam Doyle on the prize prospects, Mitchell, Murph Gray, Trevor Cohen, Jacob Morrison, and then we have a Josh Hammond here at the end on the die cut in action Mega Refractor. Okay, here we go. Kepley, Jake Cook, Hagen Smith, Pulsar, Maldonado, Kilby, Suthasine, Dickerson, Pieston, Irish, Killen, Episcope, Riley Kelly on the first Bowman Pulsar, Carlson, Elwanger, Sneed, Frey, and a Nick Becker Pulsar there at the end for first Bowman. Watson, Bodine, Witherspoon, very nice. Seth Hernandez, Lodis, Curley, Lombardi, and then a Bazana prize prospects at the end for the Guardians. Alright, it's been quiet for like 4 or 5 boxes. We need something to happen. Gotta poke it with a stick. Kind of hit this like little dry spell all of a sudden in these boxes. Alright, here we go, guys. Bodine Cohen, Simi Jr. on the Pulsar, Watson, Murph Gray, Dean Curley, Mitchell, Dominic Reed, Lodis, Steele Hall, CJ Gray, Gustavo Melendez, Kason Cunningham, Josiah Hartshorn, and a Joshua Gonzalez. All right, we need an auto or a nice numbered card out of these 2 packs here. All right, does look like we're going to finally have a numbered card. All right, we got the Connor Griffin on the prize prospects. Slowinski, Frey, Weidman, Jesus, Bazana, Phillips, Conrad, Bremer. And it looks like it's going to be a purple coming to the Blue Jays. Oh, my goodness. Out of 199, JoJo Parker auto coming to the Toronto Blue Jays. That's definitely going to get magged up. That is sick. Man. Told you all we had to do was poke it with a stick. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's sick. On the Mega Refractor even. That is sick. Adam Nagel. There you go, brother. That's sick, man. Wow. Numbered, no less. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I would say those are 2 really good autos for this case. Man, did I call that or what? I was like, we have been way too quiet. It's kind of weird that they put like the numbered card or the auto just in like those Mega Refractor packs. It's like, why would you even want to open like the regular packs? Lays, Wood, Evanson, Snead on the first Bowman there, Pulsar, Sean Gamble, LaCourse, Eli Willits, Doyle, Casal, Jamie Arnold. It's like the first Jamie Arnold I've seen. Dean Moss, Brady Abell, Guzman, and Ricardo on the Pulsar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first Jamie Arnold we've seen. All right, so we still have heat left in the last 5. We got these 2 packs here and then 4 more boxes. Do we still have enough heat to pull another mag? All right, we're going to have the Xavier Nayans on the inaction, die cut. Frey, Weidman, Jesus there. And, you know, they're always next to each other. Jesus Made and Bazana. Ike Irish, Phillips, Conrad, Bremner, and Slowinski. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Place, wood. This is the same exact box that we just got. Neville on the first Bowman Pulsar. Curly Willits. It's like the same exact box. Lodis, Marcus Phillips, Mura, Nori. They're just a little bit different. Gamble, LaCourse, Root, Compton, Fleming, and Condon right there at the end. I'll actually sleeve that up. That's like the first Condon we've seen. All right. Still hoping we can pull one or two more autos, guys, or a crazy numbered card. Can we pull like a 50 or something out of here? All right. Cunningham, Hall, Ryan Mitchell, Murph Gray, Witherspoon, Compton, Gamble. And then we did get a Mason Neville here, number to 150. That is coming out to the Reds. That is coming out to you, Michael. And then a Willits and a Lombard on the in-action die cuts. All right, guys, we're getting close to being at the end. And then we will run a recap. And we did pull some fire out of this. Hopefully we got enough for another mag in us, or maybe two. We'll see. Arnold there. DeVries on the Pulsar. Livingston. Abel. Guzman. DeVries on the normal. Monroe. Quick. Mason Peters first Bowman Pulsar. Reed. Bowker. Middleton. Bellew. J.D. Thompson. Duno. And Cody Bowker. Guys, you can totally, this card totally looks airbrushed. Right after I said we haven't pulled a Jamie Arnold, we pretty much pulled two back to back. That's how Topps is. All right, do we have another auto? Can we get another auto out of this? We shall see. Jesus made on the prize prospects. Dovelin, Becker, Tanner Franklin, Hodge, Walton. Oh, why were they upside down? Mason Norris. Well, we got a Gage Wood, and then we got an Eli Willits here. I'll actually sleeve and top load that one. All right. Down to our last two boxes, y'all. Down to our last two. Please, at least a numbered auto again would be nice. I'd be happy with 3 bags in a mega box case. I really would. Can we do it? here we go. Watson, Morrison, Phillips on the Pulsar, Lombardi, Bazana, Slawinski, Dean Curley, Bremer, Selena, Walchman on the Pulsar, Melendez, Lodis, Conrad, Harvey, Schubert, Phillips, Mura, and a J.D. Dix on the Pulsar there at the end. West, Lombard, Gonzalez, Josh Owens, Cooper Fleming, Zach Root, Marcus Phillips. Oh, we do have a numbered here. It's going to be a Quentin Young, numbered to 99. And that is coming out to the Twins. Michael, there you go. Need to open some top loaders real quick. There you go, Michael. Quentin Young, first Bowman, number to 99. Jamie Arnold on the prize prospects, and a Ben Jacobs there. All right, here we go, guys. Last box. And then we will do our recap. All right, last packs on the regular packs. Richardson, Davelin, Cohen, Caleb Lays, Gage Wood, Murph Gray, LaGrange on the Pulsar, Sean Gamble, LaCourse, Willits, Mitchell, Compton, Ritchie, Hall, Gray, Brecht on the Pulsar, Witherspoon on the first, Cason Cunningham on the first, and Joshua Hartzone. All right, last two Mega Refractor packs here. Will we get an auto? Or will we get a numbered card? Ike Irish on the in-action die cut. Curley, Lombard, Watson, Doyle, Bazan on the prize prospects, Gurovich, Caden Kent, DeVries, and Lodis. So unfortunately, no auto or no numbered in the last pack, but I think we still did pretty good, guys. All right, let me get all my base and stuff put away. Those were some of our good rookies that were top loadable. All right, cool. All right, guys, here we go with our recap. We had that JoJo Parker numbered to 99 on the in-action die cut for the Blue Jays. Quentin Young numbered to 99, first Bowman, coming out to the Twins. Mason Neville, first Bowman, numbered to 150, coming out to the Reds. Lodi's, numbered out of 150, coming out to the White Sox on the first Bowman. Elian Pena on the 150, coming out to the Mets on the color match. Very nice. Griffin Hughes out of 150, coming out to the Mariners on the first Bowman blue. And then we had a Michael Lombardi coming out to the Royals, numbered to 150 on the first Bowman, also a color match. And then, guys, we got 5 autos in this Mega Box case. First one was Dean Moss, numbered to 199. That was coming out to the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we had the Devin Taylor Prospects auto. That was coming out to the A's. Then we had the Malachi Witherspoon coming out to the Detroit Tigers. That was a prospect auto. And then, guys, our 2 bangers of the Mega Box case. We got JoJo Parker's auto, numbered to 199, purple, coming out to the Blue Jays. Gorgeous card. And then we also got the Kyson Witherspoon, numbered to 25 on the prospect auto, coming out to the Red Sox. Very nice. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me in this break, and we will see you in the next one. I just saw that, Brian. Dude, I would love to break the Gilded, dude. I'm really hoping it closes out, man. I would love to break